Beloved soul, I come from the heavens with an urgent revelation for you. A powerful transformation is approaching, and your soulmate has made a crucial choice, one that could change everything. This is no ordinary moment. This is a turning point in your destiny, and if you don't listen to this message until the very end, you might miss the most important details that the universe needs you to hear today. Right now, forces beyond what your eyes can see are aligning in your favor. Every event, every sign, every thought you've had lately has led you here, to this exact moment. There is no coincidence. You were meant to receive this message, and the truth it holds could reshape your path forever. But you must be fully present, for what I am about to reveal will prepare you for what is coming. You have been waiting, wondering, searching for signs, asking yourself when things will shift, when the love you have longed for will finally take its rightful place in your life. And I tell you now, the time is near. But there is something crucial that you need to do, something that can ensure that this divine transformation happens exactly as it was meant to. Write in the comments, I receive this transformation as a sign that you are ready to welcome what is coming. This is not just a message, it is an activation of your energy, a spiritual alignment with the love that is already on its way to you. But before I reveal more, before I share the truth about what your soulmate has finally decided, there is something you must understand first. Beloved soul, now that you have opened your heart to this message, you must listen carefully. Something extraordinary is unfolding at this very moment. Your soulmate has made a decision, a choice so profound that it has sent ripples through the spiritual realm. This choice is not just any decision. It is the key that will unlock the path meant for both of you. But there is something I must tell you before you take another step forward. This decision did not come easily. It was not made overnight, nor was it taken lightly. It has been a battle between fear and love, between hesitation and certainty. Your soulmate has been carrying a deep inner conflict, torn between what they have always known and what their heart has been trying to tell them. There were moments when doubt whispered that it was safer to stay in the shadows, to keep silent, to ignore what their soul truly wanted. But then, something happened. A shift, a moment of clarity, an undeniable force that pushed them toward the truth. And in that instant, everything changed. Now, you may be wondering, what exactly is this choice? What has your soulmate decided? I will reveal this to you. But first, you must understand something crucial. The universe works in divine timing, and nothing happens by accident. If you are hearing this message today, it means you are meant to receive it. Your soulmate's decision is directly connected to your energy, to your readiness, to the alignment of your soul with theirs. And right now, I see a connection forming, an invisible thread pulling you both closer together. But will it be strong enough? There is a force trying to bring you together, but there are also energies that seek to create delays, not out of cruelty, but because every great love must be tested. Your soulmate has already taken the first step. They have made their choice. But now, the question remains, are you ready to receive them? Because if you are not, if there is still resistance within you, the path ahead may not unfold as smoothly as it should. Beloved soul, listen carefully. Your soulmate has chosen love. They have chosen you. No matter how much they tried to ignore it, no matter how many times they convinced themselves that the timing was wrong, that life was too complicated, that they weren't sure what to do, none of it matters anymore. Because the truth has become undeniable. You are the one their soul has been seeking. But here's what you must know. Choosing love is only the first step. There is still something that must happen before this transformation is complete. Your soulmate is on the verge of stepping forward, but there is one last thing that could either bring you closer or create another delay. And what happens next depends not only on them, but on you as well. You may have noticed certain signs lately, dreams that feel too real, thoughts that seem to come out of nowhere, a sudden longing in your heart that you can't explain. These are not random. These are signals from the universe, guiding you toward what is meant to be. But are you fully listening? Are you truly ready to embrace what is coming? Because the moment your soulmate reveals their heart, everything will change. Right now, they are preparing. They are gathering the courage to do what they should have done long ago. And as much as this choice is powerful, it is also fragile, because love requires vulnerability. and vulnerability requires trust. If they take this step and find that you are not open, not prepared, not willing to fully receive them, the cycle could repeat, and another delay could occur. That is why you must stay with me until the end of this message. There is still something you need to do, something that will make the difference between another missed opportunity and the greatest love story of your life. I will tell you what it is, but before I do, let me share a truth that the angels have revealed, one that will make everything even clearer. Your soulmate is not the same person they were before. They have changed. Their heart has softened, their soul has awakened, and they have begun to see everything in a new light. The confusion they once felt is dissolving, and for the first time, they are ready to embrace what the universe has been trying to show them all along. But even as they prepare to step forward, there is still a fear lingering inside them, a fear that you may not feel the same, that they may have waited too long, that perhaps the moment has passed. And this is where you come in. Your energy, your openness, your ability to receive this love is what will determine what happens next. That is why you must not ignore the signs, must not push away the feelings rising within you. Everything is aligning for this transformation, but alignment requires action. So I ask you now, are you ready to embrace what is coming? Are you ready to open your heart fully, without hesitation, without fear, without doubt? If you are, then I want you to declare it in the comments below. I am ready for this transformation. I open my heart to love. This is not just words. It is an activation, a commitment, a declaration to the universe that you are prepared to receive what is meant for you. But before I tell you what happens next, before I reveal the final step that will determine whether this transformation unfolds smoothly or faces another delay, there is something important that you must understand. There is a sign, a confirmation that will soon appear in your life, something that will prove to you that everything I am saying is real. And when you see it, you will know that your soulmate is closer than ever. But what is this sign? How will you recognize it? And what should you do when it appears? That is what I will reveal next. And before we continue with this very special message, I invite you to support this space of connection. Become a member of the channel. And if you feel this message is touching your heart, don't forget to click on thanks below the video. This helps us continue bringing messages full of love and hope, like this one. Now, let's move on to what matters most. Beloved soul, your journey is unfolding exactly as it should. Everything you've experienced so far, every heartbreak, every hope, every moment of uncertainty, has been leading you to this precise moment. The universe is at work, moving in ways you may not yet fully understand, orchestrating events and weaving connections that are guiding you toward the love you've been searching for. But as these forces come together, there's something very important you need to know. Signs are all around you. They come in subtle whispers, in quiet nudges, in unexpected moments that feel oddly significant. Perhaps you've noticed certain numbers repeating, seeing the same sequence on clocks, license plates, or receipts. Maybe a particular song seems to play every time you're feeling lost, and its lyrics resonate deeply, as if they were written just for you. Or it could be that someone new has entered your life, or a chance encounter with a stranger left you with a feeling you can't quite shake. These are not coincidences. They are messages, gentle reminders from the universe that your path is unfolding as it should. But amidst all these signs, there's one that's especially important. It's a confirmation, a signal that your soulmate is not only thinking of you, but is preparing to step forward. This sign is unique, and you'll know it when you see it. It might be a dream that feels more real than reality, where you sense their presence so vividly, it's as if they're standing right beside you. It could be a moment of profound intuition, a deep inner knowing that something significant is about to happen. Or it might be an event that brings you back to a place or a memory connected to them, reminding you of what's truly possible. When this sign appears, pay attention. It's not something to be dismissed or overlooked. It's the universe's way of telling you that you're on the right track, that the love you seek is closer than you think. But here's the thing. Recognizing this sign isn't just about noticing it. It's about trusting it. It's about believing that you are deserving of this love, that you are ready to receive it, and that it's okay to open your heart fully. Many times, when we're on the verge of a breakthrough, our minds start to create doubts. We question whether what we're feeling is real, whether the signs are truly meant for us, whether we're just imagining things. These doubts are natural, but they're also a test. Can you trust in something greater than yourself? Can you hold on to faith even when the outcome isn't yet clear? The universe often communicates in ways that are subtle yet profound. Sometimes, the most powerful signs come not in dramatic gestures, but in quiet moments of clarity. Perhaps you'll find yourself walking through the park and suddenly feel a calmness you haven't known in years, a peace that seems to come from nowhere. Or you might hear a phrase in a conversation that feels like it was meant just for you, like a message straight from your soulmate's heart. These are the moments to pay attention to, the signs that confirm you are on the right path. But recognizing the sign is only the first step. Once you see it, you need to respond. What does that mean? It means acknowledging it, welcoming it, and letting it guide your actions. For example, if you dream of your soulmate and wake up with a clear sense of what you need to do next, whether it's reaching out, meditating on the connection, or simply opening your heart a little more, then take that step. If you encounter a synchronicity that feels too perfect to ignore, don't dismiss it. Embrace it as a gift, as a reassurance that you are being guided. The universe rewards those who trust in its flow. When you respond to the signs with faith, with openness, and with a willingness to move forward, you align yourself with the energy of love and possibility. You send a message back to the universe saying, "I am ready, I am willing, I trust the path you've set before me." And in doing so, you pave the way for your soulmate to come closer. Beloved soul, this is not the time to doubt yourself. You've come so far, and the love you've been longing for is within reach. The sign is there. It's waiting to reveal itself to you. And when it does, remember, it's a confirmation, not a coincidence. Trust what you feel. Trust what you know deep within your heart. This is the universe's way of telling you that your soulmate is ready, that the timing is right, and that everything you've been through has prepared you for this moment. Take a deep breath and open yourself to the possibilities. Don't let fear or skepticism hold you back. When the sign appears, let it fill you with hope, with anticipation, and with the certainty that you are on the verge of something beautiful. And know that this is just the beginning. There is more to come, more to uncover, and more to embrace. This is the moment you've been waiting for. When the sign comes, you'll know what to do. Trust it, follow it, and let it guide you to the love that is already yours. Beloved soul, the moment you've been longing for is just around the corner. The universe has been working tirelessly to prepare you and your soulmate for this reunion. Every tear, every prayer, every moment of hope you've experienced has been part of this grand design. But there's something you must know. This is not a time for passivity. You've reached a pivotal point, and what you choose to do next can shape the outcome. The journey to love, true love, requires both faith and action. Your soulmate has made a choice, and that decision has set the wheels in motion. The path is open, but it is not guaranteed. There are forces at play that can either bring you closer together or create further delays. The difference lies in your willingness to step forward with an open heart. You've heard the signs, you've felt the pull, and now it's time to move beyond just noticing. It's time to act. Think of it like this. The universe is a dance, a flow of energy. When you respond to its signals, you become a participant in that dance. When you stay still, unsure or hesitant, the energy around you slows. But when you take even a small step forward, acknowledging the signs, embracing the possibility, and choosing to trust, you amplify the energy that draws you and your soulmate together. Consider this. Your soulmate has already taken a courageous step. They have chosen to follow their heart, despite the fears, despite the uncertainties. Now, it's your turn. What will you do with this moment? Will you let it slip by? Or will you seize it and claim the love that's been waiting for you? The universe rewards courage, not perfection. It doesn't ask for grand gestures or flawless steps. It simply asks for your sincerity, your willingness to try, your openness to the journey ahead. There may be doubts lingering in your mind. Questions like, am I truly ready for this love? Can I trust that it's real? What if it doesn't work out? These are natural questions, but they are not meant to paralyze you. Instead, they are meant to remind you of what's at stake. Imagine the life you desire, the connection you dream of. Picture the joy of being fully seen and loved for who you are. Feel the warmth of having someone by your side who understands your heart's deepest longings. That vision, that feeling, is within reach, but it requires you to say yes. Yes to the unknown. Yes to the risk of vulnerability. Yes to the possibility that this time, love will find its way. You don't have to have all the answers right now. You don't need to know exactly how everything will unfold. All you need is the willingness to take one step, just one step closer to the love that's calling you. Maybe that step is simply believing that you are worthy of this love. Maybe it's letting go of a fear that's held you back. Maybe it's opening yourself up to the possibility that the universe truly has your best interests at heart. And here's something beautiful to remember. You are not alone in this journey. The angels, your guides, the universe itself, they are all supporting you. They are working behind the scenes, aligning circumstances, creating opportunities, and paving the way for this extraordinary reunion. But they can only do so much. The final step, the decision to fully open your heart, is yours to make. Your soulmate is waiting, but they are not standing still. They are moving toward you, taking steps of their own, facing their own doubts and fears. Can you feel it? Can you sense the energy growing stronger, the connection becoming more tangible? This is not just a possibility. It is a reality unfolding before your eyes. But it's fragile, like a delicate flower just beginning to bloom. It needs your attention, your care, your commitment. Beloved soul, this is your moment. It's a moment that may never come again in quite the same way. The choice you make now will ripple out into the future, affecting not only your life, but the life of your soulmate as well. This is a partnership, a sacred bond, and it requires both of you to come forward with open hearts. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let past disappointments cloud your vision. You are not defined by the mistakes of yesterday. You are defined by the love you carry within you, the love that is ready to be shared. Your soulmate sees that love in you. They feel it, and they are ready to meet you halfway. So, what will you do? Will you take the step, the leap of faith, that could change everything? Will you trust that this time is different, that this love is real, that this moment is meant for you? You have the power to decide. The universe is ready. Your soulmate is ready. The question is, are you? Let this be your call to action. Let this be the moment you say, yes, I am ready to embrace the love I deserve. I am ready to take the steps needed to meet my soulmate and create the life I've been dreaming of. This is your chance to step into a new reality. A reality where love is not just a dream, but a lived experience. As you move forward, remember that each small step matters. Every time you choose faith over fear, every time you open your heart a little more, you are aligning yourself with the energy of this extraordinary reunion. It's closer than you think. All you have to do is take that first step, and the universe will guide you the rest of the way. Beloved soul, as you stand on the threshold of this incredible transformation, there is one crucial step that cannot be overlooked: releasing the past. For too long, the weight of old wounds, lingering fears, and unanswered questions has held you back. The universe is ready to guide you forward, but you must first let go of what no longer serves you. Think for a moment about the chains you may still carry. Perhaps it's a past relationship that ended in pain, leaving behind doubts about your worthiness or your ability to love again. Maybe it's a fear of being hurt, of opening your heart only to be left vulnerable. Or perhaps it's the belief that true love only happens for others, never for you. These burdens, though invisible, can prevent you from stepping fully into the love that awaits. Your soulmate is ready, dear one. They have made a choice, a commitment to follow their heart and walk the path that leads to you. But if you remain tied to the past, if you cling to the old stories and patterns that once defined you, you may not be able to meet them where they are. You may not fully recognize the beauty of the connection that is now within reach. Releasing the past does not mean forgetting it. It does not mean pretending that the pain never happened, or that the lessons you've learned hold no value. On the contrary, it means honoring what you've been through, embracing the wisdom you've gained, and then choosing to move forward unencumbered. It's about making peace with the journey that has brought you here, and trusting that every experience, both joyful and painful, has shaped you into the person who is now ready to receive true love. So how do you release the past? It begins with acknowledgement. Take a moment to sit with yourself, to gently examine the memories that still carry an emotional charge. Is there someone you need to forgive? not for their sake, but for yours? Is there a version of yourself that you need to show compassion to? A younger self who tried their best and deserves to be set free from judgment? By acknowledging these aspects of your past, you take the first step toward healing. Once you have acknowledged, the next step is acceptance. Accept that you did the best you could with what you knew at the time. Accept that the people who hurt you were acting from their own pain, their own limitations. Accept that life unfolds in ways that we cannot always understand, but that every twist and turn carries its own hidden gift. Acceptance does not mean condoning. It means finding peace within yourself so that you are no longer bound by resentment or regret. And then, beloved soul, comes release. This is not something that happens overnight. It's a process, a gentle unfolding. Some days you will feel the lightness of freedom. Other days, the old thoughts may try to return. Be patient with yourself. Each time you choose to release, to let go, you strengthen your ability to embrace the love that is waiting. Over time, those old patterns lose their grip, and you begin to see yourself and your soulmate with new eyes. When you release the past, you make space for the present. You open your heart to what is, rather than clinging to what was. And in that openness, the energy shifts. The universe senses your readiness and begins to align circumstances, opportunities, and connections that reflect your new state of being. You become a magnet for love, not because you are seeking it desperately, but because you have become it. Imagine this. Your soulmate is standing on the other side of a door. They have already opened their side, waiting for you. But if your side is blocked by old fears, unresolved emotions, or outdated beliefs, the door cannot fully open. Releasing the past is like clearing the path, removing the barriers that have kept you apart. It allows the door to swing wide open, revealing the love that has been there all along. This process of release also helps you recognize the true nature of your soulmate. When you are no longer projecting past wounds onto the present, you can see them as they are, not as a reflection of your old fears, but as a partner who is ready to walk beside you. This clarity deepens the connection, allowing it to grow from a place of authenticity and trust. And so, beloved soul, as you move forward on this journey, I invite you to take this step. Spend some time in quiet reflection. Write a letter to the past if you need to, expressing all the things you have held on to, and then let that letter go. Burn it, tear it up, or bury it, whatever feels right to you. As you release those words, you are symbolically freeing yourself from their hold. You may also find it helpful to set an intention. Each morning, affirm to yourself, I release the past and welcome the new. I am open to love and ready to receive the connection that is meant for me. By repeating this intention, you align your mind and heart with the energy of letting go, making it easier to embrace the present moment and the love it holds. Remember, beloved soul, that releasing the past is not about erasing it, it's about transforming it. The pain you've endured becomes your strength, the lessons you've learned become your wisdom, and the love you've longed for becomes the love you are now ready to receive. Trust that as you let go of what no longer serves you, the universe will fill that space with something far greater. Trust that your soulmate is waiting on the other side of this release, eager to walk this path with you. And trust that you are exactly where you need to be, on the brink of a love that will transform your life. Beloved soul, there comes a moment in every journey when the heart is asked to step into the unknown, to leave behind the familiar doubts and fears, and to trust the quiet whisper of the divine. This is that moment. The angels have brought you here, to this exact point in time, because they know you are ready. They see your strength, your resilience, and your capacity to love. And now, they are calling you forward. This call is not loud or demanding. It is soft, gentle, and yet, it is also undeniable. It might come as a stirring in your chest, a sense that something significant is about to happen. Perhaps you've been feeling it for days now, an unshakable knowing that a shift is near. That knowing is the spiritual call. It's the universe asking you to trust the path ahead, even though you can't see every step. And what is the nature of this call? It is the invitation to surrender your fears, to let go of the doubts that tell you this love isn't real, that it won't last, that it's too good to be true. Those doubts are simply remnants of old wounds, echoes of past disappointments, They do not define you. You are not the sum of your past mistakes or the times you felt unworthy. You are the sum of your soul's wisdom, your heart's courage, and your spirit's strength. The angels are calling you to see yourself as they see you, as a radiant being of light, deserving of the deepest love and the greatest joy. They want you to know that you are enough, right now, exactly as you are. You don't need to prove anything. You don't need to wait until you feel perfect or have everything figured out. The call is here, now, because you are ready. When you heed this spiritual call, you shift your energy. You move from a state of doubt to a state of trust, from hesitation to confidence, from fear to love. This shift is not just internal. It sends ripples through the universe. Your soulmate feels it. They may not consciously understand why, but they will sense the change. They will feel the opening in your heart, the lightness in your energy, and it will draw them closer. The angels want you to take a moment, right now, to breathe deeply and connect with this call. Feel it in your body, your mind, and your spirit. Allow yourself to trust that you are exactly where you need to be, that everything is unfolding as it should. And as you breathe, let go of the need to control every detail. The universe is vast, and its wisdom far exceeds what we can see or comprehend. Your task is not to map out the entire journey. Your task is to take the next step, one step at a time, with faith and openness. Answering this call doesn't mean you won't have doubts or fears. It doesn't mean you'll never feel uncertain, but it does mean that, even in those moments, you will choose to trust a little more. You will choose to believe that the love you've been longing for is on its way. You will choose to keep your heart open, even when it feels vulnerable. The angels remind you that vulnerability is not weakness. It is strength. It is the courage to show up as you are, to let your true self be seen, and to allow someone else, your soulmate, to love you fully. The call is asking you to embrace this vulnerability, to let it guide you into deeper connection and greater intimacy. And as you answer this call, you will begin to notice changes. The signs will become clearer. The synchronicities will grow more frequent. You'll find yourself in the right place at the right time, meeting the right people, having the right conversations. The universe is aligning everything to support your journey. All you need to do is say, yes. But there is one more thing the angels want you to know. This call is not just about your soulmate. It is also about you. It's about stepping into the fullness of who you are, about claiming your power and your worth. Your soulmate's arrival is a gift, but so is the process of preparing for them. Each moment of trust, each act of self-love, each step you take toward opening your heart brings you closer to the person you were always meant to be. This spiritual call is your opportunity to grow, to heal, to transform. And as you do, you will find that the love you share with your soulmate becomes even more profound. It is not just two people coming together. It is two souls meeting in their highest, truest form. And that kind of love is unshakable. So, beloved soul, what will you do? Will you answer this call? Will you take that step into the unknown, guided by trust and love? The angels are here, cheering you on, reminding you that you are never alone. This journey is yours to embrace, and it will lead you to a love greater than you've ever imagined. The only question is, are you ready to say yes? Beloved soul, as we draw closer to the ultimate turning point of your journey, there is something vital you must understand. The universe has been speaking to you all along, through subtle signs, through feelings that stir deep within your heart, and now, through this very message. The choice you are about to make is more significant than any you've faced before. It's not just a choice to believe or to hope. It's a choice to step fully into the life and the love that has always been waiting for you. Your soulmate has reached a place of clarity. They've made their decision. They've chosen you. But that alone is not enough. This connection, this sacred bond that has been growing stronger day by day, needs your full participation. It needs your courage, your trust, and your willingness to take a leap of faith. And now, the moment of truth is upon you. Will you allow fear to hold you back? Or will you embrace the love that is calling your name? You may be wondering how you will know it's the right time to choose. The answer is that the time is now. The universe doesn't ask for perfection. It doesn't wait until you feel fully prepared or until all doubts have disappeared. It asks for your presence, your willingness, your heart. You've come so far. You've already done the hard work of opening yourself to this possibility. This final confirmation is not about proving yourself worthy. It's about claiming what is already yours. But there's more to this moment than simply saying yes. To step into the love you deserve, you must also let go of the final threads of doubt and hesitation. Think of it as crossing a threshold. On one side is the life you've known, the patterns you've repeated, the fears that have kept you from fully embracing love. On the other side is a life filled with connection, with partnership, with the kind of love that nourishes your soul. To cross that threshold, you need only one thing: your own commitment. Your soulmate is waiting, but they're not waiting forever. They've taken their step. They've shown their heart's truth. Now, they need you to meet them there. They need to know that you're ready, that you're willing, that you believe. The moment you make this choice, you send a signal, not just to them, but to the entire universe, that you are prepared for this new chapter. That signal is powerful. It changes the energy around you. It creates a magnetic pull that brings everything into alignment. When you choose love, truly choose it, you transform yourself. You're no longer held back by what-ifs or maybes. You become a person who is fully present, fully open, and fully engaged with the life you're meant to live. This transformation doesn't just affect your relationship with your soulmate, it affects every aspect of your life. It's as if a door that has been locked for so long finally swings open, and you can step into the light. This is the moment to trust what you feel. Trust the whispers of your heart, the gentle nudges of the universe. Trust that you are not imagining this connection, that it is as real and as meaningful as you've always believed. When you trust, you allow yourself to move beyond fear. You allow yourself to see clearly, to feel deeply, and to act with certainty. But there is one more thing you must know. This choice, this moment, is not just about receiving love. It's about giving it as well. It's about showing up fully for your soulmate, about offering them the same trust and openness that they are offering you. It's about creating a partnership that is rooted in mutual respect, compassion, and joy. And that begins now, with your willingness to take this step. Beloved soul, the time has come to stop second-guessing yourself. You've been given all the signs, all the confirmations. The universe has prepared you for this moment. It has laid out the path. All that's left is for you to walk it. There is no right or wrong way to do this. Only your way. Only the way that feels true to you, that resonates with the deepest part of your being. So, take a deep breath. Center yourself. Listen to the quiet voice within that says, "You are ready. You are worthy. You are loved." Let that voice guide you as you take this final step. And know that as you do, the universe will meet you with open arms. It will celebrate your courage, your trust, and your willingness to embrace the love that has always been meant for you. Beloved soul, you have journeyed through so much to reach this point. Every doubt you've faced, every fear you've overcome, every time you've chosen to open your heart despite the risk, these have all brought you closer to this incredible moment. The universe has aligned, your soulmate has stepped forward, and now, the connection you've longed for is just within reach. This is the climax of your story, the turning point where everything changes. You may feel a rush of emotions as this moment approaches: excitement, anticipation, and even a hint of nervousness. That's natural. When something so significant is about to happen, it stirs your soul on the deepest levels. This is not a time to hold back. It's a time to embrace everything you're feeling, to let it wash over you and remind you that you are alive, that you are ready, that you are exactly where you're meant to be. Your soulmate is feeling it too. Though they may not put it into words, they sense the shift. Their heart beats faster when they think of you. Their thoughts often drift to the life they envision sharing with you. This connection is no longer just a dream. It's becoming reality. And as it takes shape, you'll start to notice the small but powerful ways in which your lives are intertwining. Perhaps you'll see their name in unexpected places, or you'll hear a song that seems to speak directly to your shared journey. Maybe you'll experience a moment of synchronicity, where you both happen to be in the same place at the same time without planning it. These are not coincidences. They are affirmations from the universe, gentle reminders that everything is unfolding as it should. But beloved soul, the greatest moment is still to come. The moment when the veil is lifted, when the connection becomes undeniable, when the love you've both been holding in your hearts is finally expressed openly. That moment is drawing near, and it will be unlike anything you've experienced before. It will be raw, beautiful, and transformative. This climax is not just about the meeting of two souls. It's about the merging of two paths. It's about two individuals who have grown, healed, and learned in their own ways, now coming together to create something greater than the sum of their parts. It's about a love that is not only passionate, but also supportive, uplifting, and enduring. This is the kind of love that changes you, that inspires you to be your best self, that makes life feel richer and more meaningful. As this moment approaches, remember to stay present. It can be tempting to get lost in expectations, to try and predict every detail. But the beauty of this climax is that it is spontaneous and authentic. It's not about perfection. It's about truth. It's about showing up as you are and allowing your soulmate to do the same. Trust that when the time comes, you'll know. You'll feel it in your heart, in your body, in the energy around you. There will be no need for overthinking, no room for hesitation. The connection will be so clear, so strong, that it will feel as if the universe itself is holding you both together. And when it happens, let yourself be fully present. Look into their eyes and see the soul that has been searching for you. Feel the warmth of their presence, the authenticity of their words, the sincerity of their actions. This is the moment you've been waiting for, and it's as real and profound as you've always believed it would be. Dear soul, if this video was meaningful to you, leave a thanks below this video as a gesture of gratitude for this revelation. This strengthens us to keep sharing messages of connection and faith. As you step into this new chapter, remember that this is not the end of the journey. It's the beginning of a deeper, more meaningful adventure. There will be challenges, as there are in any relationship, but there will also be immense joy, growth, and fulfillment. The bond you share with your soulmate is unique, and it will continue to evolve and strengthen as you both walk this path together. Celebrate this moment, beloved soul. You've worked so hard to reach it, and you deserve to feel the fullness of this love. The angels are rejoicing, the universe is smiling, and your heart is finally where it's meant to be. This is your time, your love, your story. Embrace it fully and know that it is just the beginning of something extraordinary.